Well, some of you actually saw about as much snow as some cities in the Northeast did today. Not much, but it came down quickly for a while. Chris's SkyTrack 13 forecast shows you if warm air comes back anytime soon. And later, bald is beautiful. See why some students are putting their heads together to make a statement. Boy, the wind's blowing, but it's no nor'easter.
It is cold outside, though.
It is very cold. And watching that big storm over the East Coast, it's a textbook storm, and it's just sitting there, and it's just not doing what it's supposed to do.
You mean the weathermen and women were wrong?
Oh, I guess so, but, you know, I don't work there. That's out of our coverage area, so that's... Can you imagine forecasting a blizzard and not snowing at all?
No.
That's like every weatherman's nightmare. Oh, boy. Take a look at these scenes from in Boston where the snow is starting to come down now, but you see traffic is moving rather nicely there. That won't be the condition late tomorrow afternoon, as they're going to get the brunt of this snowstorm, as it is still forecast to dump some heavy snow over the East Coast. If you're flying in, here's what you can expect as far as snowfall announced by 7 o'clock tomorrow. Washington, D.C. up to an inch, 1 to 3 inches in Philadelphia, and New York City could see as much as 10 inches of snow. Most of the activity will be in New England, and Boston up to 16 inches is likely. This is by 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. We've got clouds over the East Coast right now, also some clouds across central Indiana. We got a few snow showers overhead for us with the line of clearing back into Illinois, so our skies are going to clear during the day tomorrow. Watching the big storm system over the East Coast, a low pressure just offshore. Boston getting a mix of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow right now. Snowing in New York City and over much of upstate New York. The heaviest snow will be in the mountainous areas throughout New England. We're going to stay with a few snow showers overnight and early tomorrow, and then we'll see some of this clear area move in, so our skies will clear. We'll get a little sunshine late tomorrow afternoon. It is going to be chilly across Indiana tonight. Low temperatures right around 20. Highs tomorrow, even though we're going to get some sunshine in the afternoon, highs will stay in the 30s. High today made it up to 34, low temperature 24, and that's where we are right now. Northwest wind at 16, giving you a wind chill at 0. Humidity 62%. According to Future Track 13, tomorrow we'll stay with snow showers over the northeastern part of the country, but our skies will clear a bit here in central Indiana. Back to clear skies tomorrow night, and we'll have a day of sunshine for Wednesday. The winds coming up from the south on Wednesday. We'll have milder air in place, but our storm system comes in on Thursday. We'll bring some clouds our way on Thursday. Snow showers are likely Thursday night and Friday. We'll stay windy with flurries tonight, low temperature at 18. Tomorrow, some morning flurries, a little sunshine for the afternoon with a strong northwest wind, the high only at 34. In the extended forecast, not as cold on Wednesday, back to clouds on Thursday, and snow showers are likely on Friday with a high temperature 34, cloudy on Saturday, the high at 38. A reminder for you, this is Severe Weather Awareness Week. We invite you to watch our half-hour special, Surviving the Storm, Thursday night at 8:30. Bob Gregory leads our entire weather team with important information you'll need throughout the season to keep your family safe.
Thanks. Well, new tonight, a food fight of sorts in Fairland, Indiana. That's in Shelby County, where plans for a restaurant and bar met with strong distaste at a county commissioners meeting. Night Beat reporter David McAnally dishes up the liquor debate.
Here's the closed Fairland Bank. Here's the developer banking on the county supervisors to let him turn it into a restaurant bar. And here's some Fairland folks who don't like it.
For a bar in a town like this, because there's a lot of kids, I'm not for it.
I'm not interested in a bar here in town.
Having a restaurant so close would be a wonderful thing if our wells or septic systems could handle that.
Those are kind of like your grandchildren living on that street, and your kids. And I need you to help me out, keep my kids safe, and my grandchildren.
We don't want the sounds of drunk people being in my front yard, waking my children up, waking little Brady and Kane up.
But the developer's lawyer fought claims that drainage and drinking water wells won't support a restaurant and defended the developer's character.
Mr. Sutherland is a church member. He is involved in the school programs. He has children.
I'm for it, and I don't drink. But we need a place here where we can spend our money, have a decent meal.
To have this family type of restaurant in Fairland, I think would be a very good thing for the community. As far as the alcohol, like they said, that's for Thursday to decide.
But tonight, the county supervisors said no. They would not change the zoning to clear the way for that restaurant and bar. The developer says he's now going to get together with his lawyer, and they're going to think about what their future options here are. But for now, they are canceling a hearing that they had Thursday to get their liquor license. Reporting live in Shelby County, David McAnally, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
All right. Thanks for the update, David.
Sure.
They're working hard at the Statehouse tonight as lawmakers push bills through a second reading. The House unanimously approved legislation that would give the families of murder victims the right to be heard in court in death penalty cases. The Senate passed the measure, expanding the state's DNA testing program, and a bill to phase out the state's inventory tax will likely get a final vote in the Senate later this week after its second reading. All second read bills must be heard by midnight tonight or they will die.
The city of First is looking for an economic comeback, and the betting is that Kokomo will get it. From our partners at the Indianapolis Star, Daimler Chrysler is building a new transmission plant north of town as it lays off close to 1,000 workers at its current plant. The United Auto Workers Union expects the company will eventually call back all of those laid off to keep the company's expansion going. Find out what's driving that optimism in tomorrow's Star or on the web at starnews.com.
All the sweat and hard work comes down to one game tonight.
Next in sports, Indiana State's chance to win one of the first tickets to the NCAA tournament.
Eyewitness News is brought to you in part by American Dairy.
Indiana had a chance to play itself into a ticket tonight.
And ISU's go.
That's right. We got some good news as college championship week is here. Good evening. The beginning of a month-long basketball buffet. And tonight, Indiana State battled for the first Missouri Valley Conference title since the Larry Bird days. That's 1979. Bradley builds a 9-point lead, but back comes Keelan Block at Indiana State. Block with 2 plus the foul. Suddenly, we have a tie game. Indiana State shot 17% of the first 10 minutes. They didn't panic. Jabril Conte says, here we go. We'll get it going. Indiana State with the lead. More of the same. Give the ball back to Block. He gives Indiana State a 5-point lead by halftime. Block with 21 points in the game tonight. Second half, the Sycamores simply rolling. Marcus Howard finishes the deal. First time since 1979 ISU wins the conference title. They are going to the NCAA tourney in St. Louis to celebration. There's the final score, 69-63. Congratulations to the Sycamores. The Ball State Cardinals open MAC Play Conference Tournament tonight facing Northern Illinois. Rich Nye says the Cards hope this is the first step towards making the NCAA tourney.
Ball State's postseason hopes depend on a good run in the MAC tourney. Cardinals flew by Northern Illinois in the first round. Patrick Jackson ran the show and played the starring role. They call him Petey. He matched his career best with 26 points.
Coach just keeps telling me to just try to lead these guys. And I mean, I think when I go, the team goes. So I just tried to come out and just bring a lot of energy and a lot of leadership. And I mean, luckily the shots were falling for me tonight. And I mean, I was just trying to play like I know I can.
The Huskies pulled within 5 early in the second half before Petey led another outburst. He hit all 5 threes to go with 5 assists and 4 steals. Ball State pulled away for its biggest win of the season, 89-57. The history hanging from the rafters favors Ball State in this tournament. The Cardinals have the best winning percentage, the most wins, and the most titles of any school in the conference.
Our guys have taken a lot of pride in the fact that they're still the defending MAC tournament champions. And as I told them, we're not going to defend the crown. We're going to go pursue a new one.
The Cardinals head to Cleveland for a quarterfinal game against Marshall Thursday. I'm Rich Nye, Channel 13 Eyewitness Sports.
And IUPUI won their first ever Mid-Continent Conference game on Sunday. Tonight, they got their reward facing the Valparaiso Crusaders. Valpo, after their 7th consecutive conference title, Radis Graf's got it going on. He blocked shots for Valpo, and at the other end, oh yeah, he was hooping, the big fella. IUPUI hung tough first half. Don Carlisle drives. It's payday. And then the Jags' little defense. Taj Hawkins with the steal, coast to coast for 2 of his dozen points. IUPUI down 3 at the half. Second half, Valpo goes to the big man. Grafs bangs 19 points. Yeah, IUPUI down 8. Coach Ron Hunter feels it slipping away on the scoreboard. Valpo advances to the Mid-Con title game tomorrow night as IUPUI is finished with a record of 11-18, losing 65-54, your final score. The Big Ten Conference Tournament kicks off Thursday. Purdue faces Minnesota and Chicago. IU battles Wisconsin on Friday. Hoosiers should be fired up today. Kirk Haston named the All-Big Ten team and the Conference Player of the Week for the 4th time this year. And Jared Jeffries, Big Ten Freshman of the Year. IU begins tourney play again Friday against Wisconsin. Finally tonight, you got to check this out while we're talking basketball, something you don't want to do. You don't want to wear your jersey backwards on national TV. Marcus Estel from Kentucky has the jersey on backwards, and he's going to have to do a quick adjustment, of course, national TV watching.
Wonder if anybody notices.
I don't think anybody noticed that.
Nah, nobody noticed that.
We never make mistakes.
We never make mistakes. No.
Thanks, Dave. All the, well, you might call it sheer friendship.
Well, you might. See what inspired the Kojak Look for these kids.
Terrific story to end with tonight. Some Center Grove students formed a circle of support around a fellow classmate who's battling brain cancer.
Doctors diagnosed Evan West just last month. Since then, signs of support are popping up everywhere in Greenwood, including on the heads of many fellow high schoolers. Last week, over a dozen of Evan's friends shaved their heads in a show of support for him.
I think that if I was in his shoes, I'd want this to be going on too.
I just want him to feel more comfortable with the whole situation.
It makes me feel a lot better, and it makes me realize how much support and love people give me.
Yeah, that's what friendship is for. Evan undergoes another round of intense chemotherapy tomorrow at Riley.
Yeah, some people say to us sometimes, why don't you talk about the good things that teenagers do?
Really
and this is one of those things.
There you go.
That, boy,
makes you
terrific.
proud.
We're going to have some snow showers for tonight and tomorrow across central Indiana. A cold day, the high at 34, but not as cool on Wednesday. Wednesday's high temperature 43. Cloudy on Thursday, the high temperature 38, and snow showers are likely on Friday, the high at 34.
Much better with your
What's
microphone.
What's that you say, young man? Thanks for joining us.
What he said was, thank God you don't live in the Northeast.
Right.
Good night.
You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.